Spartans! Ready your breakfast and eat hearty. For tonight, we dine in hell!
How's it going, guys? Parasitic Generation back with you today to bring you another Taurus handgun. This is of the Taurus PT709 Slim. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if you think Taurus is junk. I personally have had not a lot of issues with Taurus. I've had plenty of their firearms, and I've had pretty much no issues with them at all. And they make a good budget handgun for not a lot of money, and I'm not a very wealthy guy, and I don't have unlimited stacks of cash to go buy, you know, thousands of dollars worth of guns at a time. It is what it is. I picked this up for $193 out the door with 2 magazines and a holster. It was used, of course. It has the lettering colored in with crayon. I didn't do that. The previous owner did that. This is the FDE model. I like FDE with the blued slide and the stainless steel barrel. The barrel is 3.2 inches. Overall length is 6.3, I believe. It's 18.5 ounces, so it's a light gun. Of course it is. It's considered for concealed carry. It has a nice wide trigger guard. Now I'm going to take the magazine out and show you that it is clear. Nothing in there, okay? So it's safe to talk about. But the magazine's loaded. And what I carry in it is 105 grain Federal Guard Dog. It's like a full metal jacket that mushrooms out on impact. Okay? It has a blued finish. It's very thin. It's under an inch. I think it's 0.95 or something like that. So it's under an inch wide, but it feels ergonomic in my hand. It feels so good in my hand. It's just awesome. I personally prefer it over the Glock 43 in terms of ergonomics and stuff. What you get is a loaded chamber indicator on top. It is unloaded, so it's down at the moment. But when there's a round in the chamber, it sticks up just a little bit. It's actually not as big as a lot of other chamber indicators, so don't bother me at all. Has a Taurus PT709 G2 trigger. It's the same trigger, so if you have a Taurus G2C or a G2S or a G2 any of those, it's the same trigger, so you'll be used to it. Comes with one 7-round magazine. But since I got 2, good on that. You can find them on eBay for around $30, $35. Kind of expensive, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, these were discontinued, I do believe, last year. And what replaced it was the Taurus PT111, G2S Slim or whatever. But I like this pistol. You can find these pistols all day long for under $200, and they're worth every penny. If you're going to look for a concealed carry handgun or just a light handgun to keep in your bedstand, this is a good option because I have put a lot of rounds through this, and I've only had one issue ammo-related. Ammo-related, it was a hard primer. This has a double strike capability, so when you pull the trigger, you can pull it again. So if you have a hard primer or light primer strike, you can pull the trigger again, and most likely it will go off. That's what happened to me, so I will give that to the ammunition and not the gun. It has standard 3-dot sights. The sights are pretty much just like the PT111, and you can change them out for night sights and stuff like that. I got a Fixar pinky extender. It doesn't add any rounds, but a pinky extender on my magazine, just so I can get full grip on this sucker. That's just personally me. Comes with a flat base plate. Didn't really like the feel of it with the the flat one, so I got the pinky extender, and I have them on both my magazines, and they don't stick out like a lot of other ones do, but it gives me a full purchase on the handgun. Some people say this handgun's snappy. I don't know what they're smoking, but or what kind of ammunition they're shooting, but it's not that snappy. It's very pleasant to shoot. You can go through a couple hundred rounds of ammunition in a range session with this thing, and it takes down just like a Glock, so it's easy disassembly. I like that. Now, I brought out the Ruger EC9S, which is Ruger's offering in the single stack genre. This gun is unloaded. You'll have to trust me because I have my hand full with this one. You have to trust me that this one's unloaded too. Okay, I'm just going to show you the dimensions. Pretty damn close. Okay, the Ruger is just a little bit shorter, but length, as we all know, doesn't really matter because it goes down your leg. I mean, it's not sticking out or nothing. What matters is the grip. And as you can see there, the Taurus sticks out just a micro hair. Just a micro hair more. Because this one has a pinky extender too. Both good guns. I'm going to give you an upside and a downside to both. Upside to this has forged in sights. You ain't going to lose them. Now when I was shooting this gun, the rear sight fell off and I had to go freaking find it. That's very fun, especially in the cold. It's not cold right now, but it was cold when I was shooting this. I found it and I Loctited the crap out of that set screw to keep it in. You won't have that problem with this. This gun looks a little bit more, elegant per se. I like this gun a lot. I actually like this over this, personally for me. But it looks more elegant. The trigger is freaking amazing on the EC9S or LC9S or LC9S Pro. Amazing. But I am used to this trigger, so I can't hit stuff with it. Ergonomically, this one does feel a little bit better. I don't know why I like this one so much, but they both have thumb safeties. This one, the EC9S, is a lot more smooth than the Taurus is. The trigger guard on the Taurus is a lot bigger than the Ruger EC9S, so if you're in a cold environment and you're shooting with gloves, might be a harder time shooting this gun. Also, this takes down just like a Glock, so easier disassembly over the pin you have to take out of this one. So, downside to that. Downside to the Ruger is that it has a magazine disconnect. The Taurus does not. Okay? Magazines for this are a little bit cheaper than magazines for this. That's also an upside for the Ruger. But if you're still... I'm going to put this away now. But if you're still looking for a good budget gun under $200, and I'm saying under $200, the Taurus PT709 Slim is where it's at, guys. In my opinion, it's a very good handgun. It's nice and light. It carries very well. It is unloaded. Okay, I'm going to show you the reset if you're not, or the trigger if you're not familiar with it. Go all the way back, hit a wall, break. Where's the reset? Reset's right there, so a very short reset. Like it. And so if you shoot your round off and it doesn't go off, just pull it again. I like that. We're going to disassemble it, just like a Glock. You know, we've all seen what the hell this looks like on every other gun. So, simple, easy to maintain, easy to clean. There you go. It's back together. I like simple guns to do. You can't really do that with the Ruger EC9S. You got to stick with a pin and all that stuff. Very ergonomic. Has these perfectly placed ridges. They're not aggressive at all. Okay, I might put Talon grips on this. I'm not sure yet, but it's a very good pointable gun for under $200. It is hard to beat. You can buy 2 of these for $400, and you still have $100 to play with ammunition or extra magazines, and you still haven't even bought a Glock 43. Just saying. Just saying. But a great gun all around. If you're looking for a gun under $300, the Ruger EC9S is where it's at. If you're looking for a gun under $200, I like high points. But if you're going to go for under $200, buy a Taurus. Don't care what it is. Great gun, guys. Great gun. Even though it is discontinued, you can find them all over the place for not a lot of money. And they should last you a lifetime if you take care of them. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, YouTube, about my review of the Taurus PT709 Slim. Highly appreciate you guys watching. Like my granddad used to say, violence is the last resort of the thinking man. Only a fool would refuse to face the facts when it becomes an option for life. Y'all stay armed and safe. Peace.